Hey guys, just a quick little update on some of the latest happenings. Spent yesterday doing a lot of filming as part of a German documentary called Galileo. They're looking at the carnivore diet, and they were following me around as well as another person by the name of Sylvia Tabor, who's been on a carnivorous diet for quite a while now as well. They put us through a battery of tests. In the morning, as part of the rowing, I rode the best distance in the world for a 1 minute piece on the rowing machine to start the morning. So I had the best time in the whole world for any age group, which was kind of interesting. Then we worked out during the day. We did another workout. Then we had a meal. And then to finish the day, we had some body composition testing and some VO2 max testing. And so that stuff was all very interesting. The results of that showed basically my VO2 max was considered excellent. Body composition also was considered excellent. And then today I went and got a coronary artery calcium scan. I don't have the official results of that yet. I'll let you know when those come up. It is something that many people feel is a very good measure of predicting coronary artery disease, or seeing if there's any coronary artery disease. Certainly if there's calcified arteries, that indicates there's some pre-existing disease going on. And unfortunately I don't have a baseline study to compare it to from several years ago, so that'll be interesting. So I've been on a carnivore diet now going on close to 2 years, and then prior to that I was on a high-fat ketogenic diet, and then prior to that I was on a Paleolithic type of diet. And I've eaten meat my whole life, and my cholesterol's always been pretty much what it is now. It's always been, around 200, slightly over, slightly under, with my LDL probably being 130, 140, which it is now. And so, again, that would be traditionally considered slightly elevated, not ridiculously high, but a little bit elevated. So it'll be interesting to see if I have any coronary artery disease. And so, while there is some criticism of that study, vegan cardiologists like Dr. Joel Kahn recommend coronary artery calcium scanning as a method to assess cardiac disease. And so while there's been criticism of that, it still remains, by many people's estimation, an excellent tool for assessing overall cardiovascular risk. So I'll let you guys know when those results are up. I'll post them publicly. They'll probably be part of that German documentary. Maybe I'll wait till after the documentary comes out, which will be in a few weeks, just to see if they want to have that information out there first for you guys that speak German. I don't know if it'll be subtitled or not. So anyway, that is what's going on currently with kind of health testing. And so there's more data out there, just to add some more data. Sylvia, who tested me, also was noted to have very good body fat levels and also excellent VO2 max, and neither of us engage in any long distance aerobic activity. In fact, my test was done as a progressive rowing test, where you just sat there and you row at a higher and higher intensity, until you kind of go to exhaustion. And so that was probably 5 times longer than I've rowed consecutively that I've done in 2 or 3 years. And so it's kind of interesting that even though I haven't trained any distance at all, I still had excellent VO2 max and aerobic capacity. So it's good to see. It's encouraging. So more information, more data coming in. It's just interesting watching this evolve. We're seeing people put up data for like their microbiome. I've shown people where one of the concerns is lack of fiber in the diet will lead to some sort of microbiome dysbiosis, if you will, or a lack of diversity. And well, what I've seen is the people that have turned in their microbiome samples, almost all that I'm aware of on a carnivorous diet, show excellent diversity. And so again, you have to question the sort of the theoretical concerns about lack of fiber vis-a-vis what happens to the microbiome versus what is actually happening, what do we actually can observe, what can we actually see when we actually test this stuff. And I think that's what the carnivore diet does very nicely. It tests those theories, and a lot of those theories are falling short. And so then you have to either call everyone a liar, you have to say everyone's an anomaly, everyone's a genetic freak, or you have to go back and revisit your theories. And I think that's what we need to do. Anyway, more information. Hope you guys find this helpful. I'll be excited to see what my coronary arteries look like. Again, Lab values change day to day. And so it's important to get this longer term assessment. That's why things like body composition, again, they're a long term assessment of what's going on in your body. Performance is a long term assessment of what's going on systemically with your body. And so a single lab value taken on a single day means very little. And so that's what I think we should come to understand. They can be tools, they can be helpful, but you have to put things in an entire systemic package. We are not one lab value. One lab value does not make up the entirety of what's going on systemically. Remember, those labs can change hourly, daily, weekly, monthly. Lots of things can impact them besides diet. So anyway, let's get some long-term data, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying your steaks. I'm enjoying hearing all your wonderful stories. Check out meatheals.com. You can go to sean-baker.com. I'll put some of those links in there. Check out our HPO podcast. We've got some wonderful people coming on, talking about all things, health related. We talk about the environment. We talk about, different aspects of health, fitness, so on and so forth. And so I hope you guys will listen in and enjoy it, and we'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks.